Oh, so much consternation with the Disney company. More specifically, its IPs. Pixar, Lucasfilm, and Marvel. A lot of things are going on, and they are going on for the reasons that the general public may not understand. But I will tell you again, let's talk about it. One more time, this is not the benevolence of sanity.
Not even a little.
No one running Disney, from the CEO to the board of directors, has an active brain cell.
Not a one. Nay, nay, nay.
They're all Iger's puppets, and Iger is a moron.
You have my undivided attention.
Everything that you see going on, projects being pushed back, things being delayed, all the shuffling that you see going on, the hiring of new CEOs and diversity coordinators. Bob Iger is doing everything in a CYA move. Everything. Everything he's doing is to try to hold on to his position. Because, as I said previously, Peltz is coming. He is on his way. And they keep giving this man more ammunition to light they asses up. You see, the earnings call just happened this past week. And before the earnings call, which was very bland, I won't bore y'all with it at all. If you want to know more about it, please follow people that I follow. Number one on that list is Mr. Valiant Renegade. He has the whole call there. That's why I listen to it. And before the earnings call, he did a little pregame on CNBC where he was asked about Nelson Peltz. Check it out.
I want to ask you about Nelson Peltz.
The
stock has
Here we go.
percent since Nelson Peltz declared the proxy fight over. He indicated, and he has teamed up with Ike Perlmutter, who formerly ran Marvel, that he is perhaps preparing for more activist action against Disney. Have you heard from him?
I had a call from him, but I must say I don't have specifics about what Nelson is really after or what he will ask for. I will say that as
So
is the
they're
case, has been the case in
adversarial.
the past, the management and the board is always willing to listen to what shareholders have to say.
No, you're not.
We're in lockstep with the board in terms of our
That's the problem.
opportunities and our challenges.
You're
and
in lockstep
our
with the board.
strategic
You are the
direction.
board.
We all feel
You
very
put them all
optimistic
there.
about the future of the company.
The board is in
I don't have
lockstep
anything
with
more to
him.
add
That's the
really about
problem.
that. Although I will say, in terms of your comment about our stock price,
Yes.
we don't manage the stock price, for short-term gains or on a short-term basis. We have a long-term
Liar.
view.
He knows Peltz is coming. He can try to play stupid all he wants. But he knows good and damn well that his ass is on the line. And since the last time I talked to y'all about the Nelson Peltz, I can't call it a proxy war, y'all, because it's not. It's not going to be a proxy war. He doesn't need to be subtle or subversive or sneaky in any way. Because since the last time I spoke to you, his friend, Ike Perlmutter, former head and president of Marvel, the man who actually sold Marvel to Disney, well, since then, and Perlmutter being the number one single individual that held the most Disney shares, since my last video, he has now given control of those shares to the Trian Group, headed by his friend Nelson Peltz. You see, now that makes Peltz even more of a power player than he was the first time, hell, than he was 3 weeks ago. Even though they have not updated it on websites and in Google searches because, well, we know where big tech leans. The Trian Group, the Trian Partnership, that which Nelson Peltz is a founding and very active member of, now holds by number is 33 million Disney shares. You see, in this graphic that I'm showing you right now, it has the State Street Corporation has 50 million, Vanguard Group of 45, BlackRock with 40, Berkshire Hathaway with 35, Capital Research with 30. Now, I may not be a mathematician, but I know 33 is greater than 30. That solely puts the Trian Group in the 5th spot. Period, point blank. That's why I say he doesn't need to do anything subtle anymore. Nelson Peltz can just walk in, put his on the table, and tell them, here is what we're going to do now. And they're going to have to listen. They're going to have to. Because he's going to represent all those little people who are losing money in this company and the direction that the leadership has taken it. Stock at historic lows. Dividends have not been given out in a very long time. And the little guys don't invest like the big guys do. The big guys can invest and wait decades before they see a return. Little guys can't. What I find interesting is that the new CFO of Disney is the former CFO of PepsiCo. This CFO was there when Trian came in, shook up, and made PepsiCo more money. He was the one who was there when Nelson Peltz and his group came in, told PepsiCo to diversify itself of its, let's say, less than profitable other food entities, focus on one specific thing, and grow its portfolio, increase its wealth. Amazing that Bob Iger hired this individual. I'm very curious as to why. Is it so maybe he can tell Nelson that he's going to do things to try to make the company more money so Peltz won't come in and take over? Did he hire him to see how Nelson Peltz operates? But trust me, that wasn't an accident. Hiring that specific individual was not happenstance.
No.
Again, Bob Iger is in CYA mode, such as every leader there. Another example, South Park's entering the Pandaverse. You see how they let Kathleen Kennedy be their sacrificial lamb? How they, by they I mean South Park creators, roasted Kathleen Kennedy? In my opinion, they should have gone at Disney as a whole. Bob Iger should be the one that got roasted that hard. But I do get why they did get Kathleen Kennedy hell. That dumbass, the Force is female, has come back to bite her in the ass more times than anyone can count. So I do get why they got her. Hell, she's a viable target. But Bob Iger and all of Disney should be a target as a whole. Because when it comes to pandering, let's not forget the no longer employed at Marvel Victoria Alonso and this dumbassery.
Who are you?
I have many names. My people call me Kukungkan, but my enemies call me Namor.
His name is Namor. Why in the are you making him some kind of Aztec warrior? You dumb.
Oh, you better not say that. You'll go to hell.
And then Kevin Feige, who decided to use everything that Marvel failed at in the comic books and put it on the big screen. Captain Marvel in the comics, not that popular. Her greatest benefit, listen to me, y'all. I know a lot of y'all who are listening may not be huge comic book fans, but I was. Captain Marvel's greatest benefit to the Marvel comic universe was the fact that she got her powers taken by a mutant known as Rogue, and that's what gave Rogue her current abilities. Super strength and flight. Her greatest attribute was being put into a coma by another mutant and turning that mutant into a greater hero. That's her biggest gift to the Marvel Galaxy. Kamala Khan is an admitted self-insert by former Marvel editor, I think it was. If I get her name wrong, please forgive me. I think Sana Amanat is the former editor's name. Kamala Khan is basically just her as a kid. It's a self-insert. And in case y'all haven't noticed, self-inserts go horribly, horribly wrong. But that's what Kevin Feige decided to do when he no longer had to go through or rely on Ike Perlmutter's okay to advance. But that's all I really wanted to say on that topic. Is people see Marvel, when the Marvels just came out. There are a lot of movies that I plan on reviewing for y'all. Things I've already watched, things that are good and simply overlooked. I'm going to do that for my people. Trust me, there are TV shows on streaming that y'all are not watching that are absolutely phenomenal. But the Marvels, y'all, I might not see. And the reason that y'all haven't heard me talk about other Marvel shows and things like that come out is I am not a rage baiter. You won't see a thumbnail or a title that entices you to hear me talk about a TV show or a product that I have not seen. And I haven't. Go back and watch some of my earlier videos and you will hear me absolutely destroy other content creators that just hate everything. In one sense, oh, well, they didn't do enough of this to make me like the movie. The next movie does it. Oh, well, they did too much of this. There are some people that rage bait. They talked about that in the South Park Pandaverse thing. Hilarious, deservedly roasted. But yeah, I'm not gonna see Marvel's, y'all. But Disney as a whole, oh dude, they are in straight up CYA mode because y'all know, and this has me giddy as a man who follows business. It has me excited. Just
So exciting.
yeah, like that. Y'all know what it is. Peltz is coming. I hope you were entertained and informed by that video. If you have something to say, got some thoughts on it, be sure to leave a comment down below. I ask that you share it out, spread the word. If you want to hear me bumping my gum some more, make sure you click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload a video and you can hear more of me chow-chacking. Please remember that these are exclusive videos on YouTube and Rumble. What you get on one spot, you may not get at the other. So, follow me on both sites to get the full effect of Free Mind Thinkers. And until next time, remember to stand up, stand out, think differently. Holla.